Hello, this is Aaron from AaronOnAutos.com, and today we're doing our shaky cam interior review in a 2017 Buick LaCrosse. I had to think about that because for whatever reason I just want to say LeSabre whenever I say Buick anything. Anyway, this is a 2017 Buick LaCrosse. This is with the all-wheel drive. Very nice car. Highly comparable and almost identical, in fact, to the Chevrolet Impala. Little more luxurious in some places, and of course it has the Buick name on it. A few notes on this car, something that Chevy has improved a lot on in the last little while. General Motors in general has improved. Their adaptive cruise is much better now. A lot less random braking and other things that used to do. Also, the handling of the car in terms of how the electronics and the radars and so forth deal with bad weather is much better. They've improved that a lot. It used to be you get herky-jerky and then you get a lot of errors and then it would just shut off. Now it seems to do pretty okay when it's got a lot of ice on it. So a couple of high points I really like about this car. So looking at the interior really quick, here's doors, windows, etc. over here. I don't know why my camera's not focusing. Whatever. Anyway, doors and windows over here. Over here you have a few buttons. This is the parking radar and such. Here's the heads-up display. This car comes equipped with a heads-up display in some packages. I really like General Motors heads-up display. It's easy to configure right here, very quick. So if you have a lot of people that go in and out of the car a lot. Also, I've noted this time around, which I haven't noticed in other cars because I didn't think to check for it, when you have a seat setting set. So when you have a setting set for your seat position and whatnot, the HUD changes with it. That's really cool. Up here you have your lighting, fog lamps and so forth, dimmers over here, or how bright the lights are over here, and the setting here. So I have it in the middle, which is auto. You can turn them off over here and do other things over there. Looking at the steering wheel really quick, here you have your cruise control, which we talked about before. Also your voice activation there, and hang up the phone here. Use this to make a call, use this to stop the call. That's kind of the general rule. So you click here, say call so-and-so, and then it does it. Over here you have your, I guess, information control. I don't know how else to say it. So this right here generally controls that right there. You can do different things. You can show things from the infotainment over there. Your navigation will show over there, so on and so forth. You can also, in a limited way, control what's on the HUD. Most of the HUD control is over there. Also, this controls the audio output, so you can change stations or tracks with that. And here is your volume control for it. Paddle shifting, so NASCAR style. I really haven't used it much in this car. I don't think you're going to need it much. Also, it's a little far back, so you really have to have your hand open to do it. So when you're steering, you really have to have your hand open to get it. But I have been using the downshifting a lot on off-ramps and so forth. Over here, you have your lighting controls. Over here, your windshield washer wipers, etc. Looking at the dash here at the instrument cluster. Over here, you have your your RPM gauge. Over here, speedometer, volts over there, heat over there, fuel right there, and cruise control information shows down here. And then you can see I've put 377 miles on the car, averaging about 27 miles a gallon. Not bad at all, with an average speed of 45, which tells you that most of my time has been on the highway. Very well done. These over here will change, so if you shift the gears, this changes to show you the gearing rather than just park, drive, etc. Really well done dash. Never glares. I don't recall ever seeing glare on this dash. Really nicely done. Coming over here, you see down here is the push button start. I believe that is standard in this car. I don't think there is a key at all for this. Here you have the infotainment display. This is the upgraded, the best you can get for it. This is the app screen, so when you push that home button, this is what you get. A lot of cool stuff you can do with this. You can have it read your text messages, check the real-time weather, change climate settings front and rear, or side to side, sorry. Audio up there, phone settings up there. You can project from your phone to here, so Android Auto, I think that's what, yeah, an Apple CarPlay setup. Here's your navigation there, and then there are a couple of other things, real-time traffic and so forth. Really, really like this setup. Chevy's system is very, very good. Syncs with OnStar really well. You can see it's a Wi-Fi hotspot. My phone's actually connected to that. Really cool stuff. I just really like the way it's done. They did a very good job here. Down here you have your audio controls. So you switch tracks here, turn it on and off here. That's a back button for up there in case the little back button is too small, or it's easier to hit that, especially when you're driving. This is the home screen button, so you end up right here when you hit that. Hazard lights over there, so if you got the Dukes going on, you slam it. Climate controls down here, they're pretty straightforward. You set it how you want it, hit auto and it'll go. I have them turned off right now so it's not blowing on the microphone. Seat coolers and bun warmers on both sides, very cool. Really like that stuff. Down here you'll notice some extra buttons. Here's your parking radar. Here's your lane keeping assist. I have it turned off because I find that stuff annoying, but very cool because in General Motors vehicles it vibrates the side of the seat that you're going over the lane, which is neat. One of my favorites. Ford vibrates the steering wheel. Chevy vibrates the seating. Others usually just beep at you. So I kind of like that. Over here is traction control, and then this right here is self-parking. So if I want to park the car, let me see if it works when I'm actually in park. Probably not. I'll shift into drive, see what happens. So it looks for a parking spot. Now you can see you can select the type. So if you hit the button, you can say, I want this kind of parking, right? So now you can, and then you can tell it which side. So I'm looking for it on the right here. Then as you roll along very slowly, you have to stay under 5 or 6 miles an hour. It will look for a spot. When it finds one, it tells you, and then it does all the steering. All you have to do is run the brake pedal and the shifter. So very, very well done. This parallel parks beautifully. Excellent parallel parking. Nicely done. I really like their system. Much upgraded from what it was before. So over here you have your drink holders. Over here you have this kind of a spot that ends up usually holding a drink lid when it's me. Drop it in there. Shifter here. So to get into reverse, I'm just going to have to show you these because it'll be easier than trying to explain it. To get into reverse, you push the side button and you push up and over. You see how I did that? Up and over. Neutral, drive, park. Got it? All right. Over here we have a perfect phone holder. Almost every phone I've seen that's not the size of a friggin' Titanic tablet will fit right in there. Just slides in there. Wing. There's some little bumpers and stuff in here that hold it in place. Very nice. I like this a lot. Over here you have your center console. You can see there's USB, a couple of USBs, and a 12 volt. I'm going to take this out while I'm thinking about it. Good sized little console here, especially considering there is a shaft running down for the all-wheel drive. The interior itself is just well done. I really like this mahogany style wood. I like the two-tone coloring, so you have the dark on top, cream on the bottom. This is of course just one color option for the car, but I really like the way it looks. You can see with the sun coming in how it changes. This has a few other things. This has the sunroof package and whatnot. If I can get this, there we go. So this runs the back shade, this runs the top shade over the panoramic roof, and this runs the sunroof itself if you want to open the gun turret. And here you can see your OnStar stuff and so on. Just a well-done car. The back seat is a good size. I had 3 kids packed back there without any problems. Really, really well done. Like it a lot. So that's it. For AaronOnAutos.com, this has been Aaron inside the 2017 Buick LaCrosse. Talk to you again soon.